Oh my goodness. Okay. I have a lot to say, but God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. Okay. Let me go back to this day. I woke up and I honestly did not know how I was going to get on with my day. I had to go to work, I had to go to school, I had to come back. And I'm gonna be so honest, I did not have anything in my wallet to get me there. And so I was here, sitting in my thoughts, in my bed, just woken up, thinking, Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna get to school. I'm sorry, I'm in a park right now because I can't get inside yet. I'm just so excited. God is so good. I need to let this be known. But yeah, I woke up and I'm sitting in my thoughts and I'm just like, I'm gonna have to call in to work and say, I just can't afford to go, or I can't come to school because I just can't. I don't have anything in my wallet to get me there. And I really didn't. I really did not. And I was sitting there really thinking of how I'm going to let them know, both my professor and my boss, to say I can't make it because I can't afford to get down there. Listen, as I'm contemplating that, I continue to feel the urge to still get up and get dressed. I was laying in my bed for maybe an hour or so, but I still felt the urge to get up and get dressed and go. Get up, get dressed, go. Okay? And as I'm continuing to get ready, as I'm continuing to put my stuff together and grab something to eat, I was just like, Lord, it's you and I. It's you and I. I'm walking down the street, walking down the sidewalk. I'm like, Lord, it's you and I. It's you and I. It's you and I. And as I'm doing that, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get from here. I don't know how I'm gonna get to work. I really don't know how I'm even gonna be able to get on the first bus. But Lord, you're my helper. You're on my side. And I know that you're my friend. You're gonna help me somehow. And I'm really just relying on you utterly because I can't do this on my own. I just can't. And I kept saying that, seriously, Lord, you are my helper. You are my helper. And as I did so, I collected myself, waited by the bus stop, and I walked on, and I tapped my Presto, and it said, not enough funds. Heart-wrenching moment. The bus driver looked at me and was just like, you don't have enough, huh? And I said, no. I'm like, I loaded my card. She's like, here you go. She gave me the transfer I got on. So I was like, whew. Got on my next bus. That's fine. I got to work on time, fine. So I was like, okay, thank you, Lauren. Did my shift, whatnot. And I'm still wondering, like, how in the world am I going to be able to get to class now? Because I still don't have any pocket change whatsoever, okay? And as I'm at work, that's all I'm thinking of. I'm like, Lord, thank you. You helped me get this far. And this lady, this driver, she asked me if I'm gonna need to take another bus. And I said, yeah, I will need to take another bus. And she printed out that transfer for me. And if I can, like, take out that piece of paper, like, that one piece of paper helped me to get to work on time. So I'm like, Lord, thank you. And so I'm there and I'm thinking of, how am I gonna get to work? Because this transfer only lasts for 2 hours. And I'm thinking about that. And as my shift is over and I go onto the Zoom, tap my Presto again, and I look at the driver and I'm like, I don't have any change. I didn't even have any excuse. I was just trying to be honest and say, I don't have any change. I'm sorry. He let me on. So I was like, thank you, Lord. I got into my class right on time. And I only had like 15 minutes to do so, but like I got to class right on time, and that was that. I'm gonna try not to make this video so long, but I just got a lot of content to express right now, so please stay with me, okay? So first and foremost, I need to go back. I used to take a certain bus in the morning every single day, this one bus daily at the same time every single morning when I was working downtown. And this one specific bus driver used to always pick me up from that bus stop, right? Like he would always be that bus driver that I would catch. At that time, I think it was probably like 6 o'clock, right on the dot. He was the driver. I'd come in, tap, and presto, say, hi, every morning. And because I was so familiar with that specific driver every morning, I would always smile and say hi. I'd be like, hi. And every morning it was like that for maybe about like a couple of months until I guess he wanted to go on another route. And he stopped me one morning and he's like, I need to let you know how I'm so thankful you come to me and you give me a smile or something like that. He said to me, and this is not creepy at all, okay? He was being very honest. He was saying, thank you for that nice smile that you give me every morning. And it was just something simple like that. Thank you for that nice smile. I never saw that driver again. And he went on another route, I'm guessing, because that same bus that I would take 6 o'clock every morning when I was downtown, every morning I would take that bus. I never saw him again. So I guess he felt the need to thank me for just saying hi and having a warm smile every morning before he left and went on to another route. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And so I went on with my life. And so fast forwarding back to today, I'm at school now because that other Zoom driver let me on. And so I'm at class and I'm thinking I still don't have enough to get myself home. And I'm thinking to myself, Lord, I need to thank you because you've gotten me this far. I'll go to the bank, I'll see if I can just scrap up some change and like literally quarters or so and get on the bus and I'll be able to get myself home. And I go and do that. I go to the bank and I scrap up some change. And I go and I see my bus is coming, so I sprint for it. And as I'm sprinting, I'm just like, Lord, you're so good. You've got me this far. I thank you. I thank you because you've got me to and fro. You've helped me. And I've been really relying on you this entire day because it's been such a struggle for me and just for pocket change and whatnot to get on the bus. And yet you've helped me. And as I'm sprinting for the bus and as I'm continuing to run, I'm saying that over and over and over again. And then I, grab my wallet and I get onto the bus. And to my surprise, who was the driver that was on that bus? The same bus driver a couple months, a year ago that I kept saying, hi, good morning, and smile to was that driver. I had no change. I had no funds on my Presto card. That driver was there. He looked at me. He's like, I remember you. And I said, I remember you too. He's like, I'm like, the 14th. I used to say, so I was looking at him like, wow, how are you and whatnot. And so he's like, from that bus ride, whenever I would stop and I take that route, and he told me how he doesn't take that route anymore. And, he told me how, he's on another route now. And I'm not going to say what route he's on now just to protect him. But so basically, he looked at me, he's just like, take this, go. Like he let me go on the bus. And I still have that transfer. And I go in and I sit down and, I'm good. And I'm sitting there and I'm collecting my thoughts and I'm just like, God, you are so good. Tell me how this morning I was lying down and I was collecting my thoughts and I was saying, I don't know how I'm going to get to and fro. And literally the entire time I went to work, school, and back. And I didn't even have to spend a dime. As I was putting in my change for one of my last buses, the guy's like, nope, here's a transfer. You can get on. Sit, take a seat. Tell me how God is so good. When you guys just allow God to take your situations, even if it's something simple as that, and maybe you guys aren't dealing with little situations like these, but when you allow God to really take your situations and make it His, I'm telling you, He will do exceedingly and abundantly above more than what you can think. Like, I thought I would have to eventually put something in the, put some sort of dollar or dime and, get myself rightfully on that bus. No, like, I didn't even have to spend a dime to get myself to and fro, to get to school, to get to work, to get back home. And it wasn't like I didn't even have to say anything. I just was honest and I said I don't have it, and they allowed me. I'm just saying, if you guys don't know Jesus as your friend, oh, you're missing out, because it's not about the benefits. It's not about what you can get out of the friendship. It's about honestly letting him know your day-to-day life, not just you on a Sunday, or not just you Sunday evening in an evening service, but giving him all of you Sunday through Saturday, like 7 days a week, all throughout the day, letting him know you and giving you to Jesus, and allowing him to show him himself. Because I'm telling you, once you do, Jesus is going to show you how much he loves you and how much he's really racing for you. And I'm not going to make this a whole sermon and whatnot, because I'm not one to make a message, but I'm just saying that God is so sweet. And I encourage you to seek after him and know him as a friend, because he'll surprise you as to what he can do for you. Have a good night. And I'm getting ready to go inside now. My hands are freezing.